Dolphins, DT Zach Sieler agreed to 3-year, $64 million contract extension. The Miami Dolphins are locking down one of their most consistent defensive players. Defensive tackle Zach Sieler has officially agreed to a 3-year, $64 million extension with the team, according to NFL Network's Ian Rappaport and Tom Pelissero. Of that, $44 million is guaranteed, making this a major commitment from the Dolphins to keep their defensive core intact. Now, if you've been following the Dolphins, you already know that Sieler has been a rock on that defensive line. But let's rewind a bit. This guy was a 7th-round pick back in 2018 by the Ravens, and Miami snagged him off waivers in 2019. Since then, he's been nothing but a workhorse. After developing slowly in the early years, Sieler really turned it on over the past 2 seasons. In 2023, he had a monster year, 55 tackles, 10 sacks, a pick, and even a forced fumble. That 10-sack mark? He hit it 2 years in a row now, making him the first Dolphin since Cameron Wake, back in 2016-17, to put up back-to-back double-digit sack seasons. That's elite company. He wasn't just stacking stats either. According to Pro Football Focus, Sieler ranked 14th among all defensive linemen with 46 pressures last year. That's ahead of a lot of big names. Now here's what makes this deal even more interesting. Sieler had already signed a 3-year extension back in 2023 worth up to $38.65 million. But clearly, the Dolphins saw something more. With guys like Jaylon Phillips going down with a knee injury and Bradley Chubb missing time with an ACL tear, the defense needed someone to step up. And Sieler did exactly that. He led the team in sacks, 10, quarterback hits, 19, and tackles for loss, 13. In short, the guy took over. So Miami rewarded him with this big new deal, and they did it before the 2025 season kicks off, giving him peace of mind heading into his 8th year in the NFL. It's not just about individual performance, though. The Dolphins have been busy retooling their defense this offseason. They brought in safety Minkah Fitzpatrick, signed linebacker KJ Britt, and added rookie DTs Kenneth Grant and Jordan Phillips through the draft. With so many moving parts, locking down a proven veteran like Sieler gives this defense a solid anchor to build around. And let's not forget, this guy wasn't a first-round draft pick or a hyped-up prospect. He came in as a 7th-rounder, grinded it out, earned his reps, and now he's one of the top-paid DTs in the league. That's the kind of story fans love, and it's also the kind of player coaches trust. At 32, Sieler still has plenty left in the tank, especially considering how dominant he's looked recently. And with this new contract, he won't have to worry about his future. He can just focus on making quarterbacks miserable every Sunday. If the Dolphins are going to make a serious run this season, Sieler will be a huge piece of that puzzle.